Hi everyone, it's Raven Wolf here with another video. I don't know, I don't think it's gonna be too long of a video, but I wanted to share something that happened to me today, a situation that presented to me this morning, and it made me think a lot about different things, but the major thing that made me realize is how much we are damaged as a society and as individuals. Something that is so little can set someone into a down negative aisle of negative thoughts and vibes and things like that. And I feel like once someone is in that lower vibration, they can't seem to comprehend or understand or even listen to any reasoning. And I see this happening. I mean, I realized that before, but today it really hit me right on my face. And like I said, I realized it before, not in the spiritual world, but on in regular in life. You know how nowadays if you say certain words, somebody can get offended, or people get too sensitive and they overreact about things. Like I was saying, today was more of a life lesson to me, I feel. And what I was going to say is that I see one too many times when people get in that state of mind, the lower vibration and the negativity, they like to play the victim mentality. Because it's easier, I guess, to be the victim instead of actually doing the work and figuring out what the hell. But I'm not only just saying that just to say, I'm speaking from experience, I guess. At some point in my life, I did act like, oh, poor me, I'm the victim, and that only got me only so far, and it was always a negative thing. Never a positive thing came out of being the victim. Sorry, yes, my handy notes. I made some notes because I don't want to miss anything important that I want to say. So when I was in that set of mind, I had to snap myself out of it, like I said, because it was getting me nowhere. So I realized that it's really a lot about inner work, When something is bothering you, instead of lashing out or blaming other people for your insecurities or your own problems, take the time to reflect on that negative emotion and get down to the root of the problem so you can fix it. Because if you don't do the inner work and find a specific, okay, why am I being annoyed by this? What is the root of this? And once you sit down and start thinking about all these different possibilities and do the inner work, you can come with a solution. Like even doctors, if they don't know what they're treating you for, they can't help you, So to be able to overcome whatever situation you are going through, you have to do the inner work and find the root of the problem so you can solve it once and for all. Let me see. Or you can fix the problem, yeah. I've always been the kind of person that if something happened in my life, I look for answers to see that, what can I do or how can I work on myself so this situation won't happen again, or always to try to better myself. I don't know, that's just how I've always been. Even when I was young, I still do. I love like self-help books, but I remember when I was like a teenager and stuff, I would pick up books to help me, to to do inner work, I guess, through a book. But as I grew up and I'm older now, I see it in a different way. Yeah, books are great, like I said, but I don't necessarily go straight for a book now. And I don't know why I went on a rant about books. But anyways, oh yeah, so the reason why I'll look for answers and wait to better myself is for me to have a better outcome in my future. It's kind of like we were talking the other day with my last live show with Nis and Ransom about the intention that you put out. And, you know, because your intention that you put out, it will be the future. It will be your future. So, and the trick here is that don't keep doing the same mistakes over and over and over, because then what's the point? You know, I feel like the universe, God, divine, whatever you want to call it, put us in situations to see what can we learn out of that. And everything to me, at least, I don't know, I might be wrong, but for me, it's like a test, little test that the universe, you know, sends your way to see if you're ready to something better or something higher, or something more. But anyways, back to the situation that happened earlier and that made me realize a lot of things. First and most important, it made me realize how important I knew, because I talked about it all the time here in my channel, and I talk about it with Nis on the weekly show that we have together, about empathy and love. And that's like a very important thing that nowadays is missing in our world, the empathy. We live in a very egoistic world that everything is me, 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 what about me, what makes me feel good, me, me, me. And that's not how it should be at all. But anyways, so even though I was somehow attacked this morning by someone, I choose to show love and respect to the other person. I understood instantly that the other person had issues, and that by me lashing out as a response was not going to make the situation better. I knew that if I choose to respond with my ego mind, it was going to make things even worse, and I'm not into that. But don't take me wrong, when I first got attacked, of course my instinct was like, what the F, you know? But I didn't let that emotion take over me. What I did is I took a step back, and I decided to show some compassion. And I definitely felt some negativity from that person. The negative vibes were very strong. And to be honest with you, it made me feel really sad for the soul of that person. Because if that person would be in a good place, they never would have lashed out or attacked me. So I felt empathetic towards that person, and I felt bad for their soul. So I choose to show empathy and respect. And I think that was a test from the universe to see how I will react. And I feel like I reacted the way I will feel proud of myself. So that's always applause. So anyways, the moral of this story is that when you're presented with challenging situations, I think if you connect with your heart when you're presented with a negative situation, it will make you have a better response to whatever situation it's happening. Because if when someone attacks you or something, if you go straight to the ego mind, it's not gonna, a good outcome is not gonna happen from that. So the reason why I'm making this video is pretty much to let you guys know whenever something like that happens, try to be calm, have empathy, have love, and connect with your heart, and then say an answer. And I mean, I know it might be hard at first because, like, it's a habit, you know? Now, when someone is attacking you or whatever, and if you're used to just coming back with some answer as bad as the person that attacked you, you know, it's a habit. So we can break any habits by acknowledging, catching yourself, recentering, and then respond to whatever has happened. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share in this video. It gave me a great idea to express my thoughts on that with the situation that happened. So from something negative that happened to me this morning, I turn it around to make it a good thing, a positive thing. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. Also, before I finish with this video, I want to share some Q&As from Mother Teresa that someone asked her, and I'm going to say the question and then the answer, because I feel like that goes really well with whatever my message was on this video. So the first question is, what day is the most wonderful one? And she answered, today. What's the easiest thing? She said, to do mistakes. Biggest obstacle, fear. Major error, abandon oneself. The root of all ill will, the ego. Sorry about that. The best distraction, she said, work. The worst failure, discouragement. The best teachers, kids. The first need, communication. The most fulfilled thing, be useful to others. The worst defect, bad mood. The most dangerous person, the liars. The worst feeling, it's envy. The biggest gift you can give to someone is forgiveness. The biggest sensation is the interior peace. And the last question is, the most wonderful thing in life, and she said love. And I don't know about you guys, but I can agree with all of her answers. So on that note, I will end this video, and stay tuned, more videos to come. And again, thank you for subscribing, for supporting me. It means so much to me. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.